What's up, Lions Nation? It is game day. We got the Lions taking on the Rams. We got the Stat Man. We got Smoking Jerry B in the house. We got a fun show, our preview show, and Stat Man.
The countdown, that begins
now.
All right. So,
what's up?
Fellas, it is game day. Finally, we are here. We got the big matchup. We got golf versus the Rams, and we got Stafford versus the Lions, and it happens today. And we are going to talk all about it. It could be a mess, but you never know. It could be a mess, but you never know.
Because of what it means for the two quarterbacks, let's call it what it should be called. This is Redemption Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Good title. I like
this. Is where either Goff mans up, shows up, and proves to the Rams they were wrong to trade him, or Matt Stafford proves to every hater just how good he is.
Or they both prove their sides, and it just becomes one hell of a game.
Oh.
Ooh. And if I'm right, if Stafford gets this win, he'll be the only the second active player to beat all 32 teams. Am I correct on that, Jeremy?
That is correct. Okay. Not only that, he'll be only the second player all time to throw a touchdown against all 32 teams.
Well, hey, I want to say a quick shout out to everybody popping in and watching this morning. And remember, if you are watching and you are not a subscriber, please hop on over and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are currently still at 103 on our march to 1,000. So looking to get that up there. So if you have not subscribed, please do so by clicking that subscribe button and make sure that you like and share the podcast with all your Lions friends. And again, thanks for everybody for popping in and joining us today. And let's go ahead and get it started. Now, as of yesterday, there was no injuries that I seen listed as out, and even no one was listed out.
Hallelujah.
On the injury report. So here's the graphic. No one listed out for the game. So there's a few guys questionable like usual, but it's just the usual cast and crew. But I don't think there was anybody to be concerned about unless you guys heard something this morning that I'm not aware of. Anything?
Nope.
All right, didn't think so.
I was hoping to hear something about Anthony Lynn getting sick and not being able to make the play calls.
Oh, that would have been awesome if he had like COVID or something. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make light of anybody who's had COVID or has COVID, but it just sounded good.
Hey, those of you that
he's healthy enough, he'd survive.
Those of you that are popping in and watching, remember, you can leave a comment. Let us know you're here. Let's talk the game today. We love hearing you guys' comments and reading them out. So if you are here, go ahead and pop in and throw us a comment. But let's go ahead and take it over to the Stat Man and check out his key stats of the game. What do you got, Stat Man?
Detroit offense averages 18.2 points per game, which is 28th in the league. Our defense allows 28.7 points per game, which is 25th in the league. So basically, we need to score more, and we need to allow less points against us.
Hey, I said something when I looked at last year's defensive and offensive rankings. I said that the Lions will probably fall back just because we don't have that great wide receiver core. You know, trying to be realistic with my expectations. We were 14th in the league in scoring last year, but 32nd in scoring defense. I said, as long as they don't fall below 25, and they have in scoring, but the defense plays anywhere between 22 and 27, it's a successful season.
Yeah, and the Rams are averaging around 35 points a game, so.
Yet, it does not bode well.
No.
Whereas, I'm kind of mystified, fellas. Where is the usual suspects? We usually got
They're
chicken nuggets.
sleeping.
We're missing them all right now. Where are they?
I know Chicken Nuggets up this morning because he said good morning, y'all, to everybody. And I replied to him.
He did.
So
I
know
didn't do
he's
my
up.
good morning post because my alarm went off at 9:45 and I looked at it and I kind of said, F you, I don't have to get up yet.
Is there anybody out there? Comment.
Yeah, we got some people watching, but nobody's commenting yet, which is sad. We usually have our normal dudes coming in here. Whoa.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Game day, hey!
Game day.
Game
That's
day,
probably Joseph
baby.
Post.
Yeah, Joseph said he was going to be watching, so that was probably him. Let's go ahead and let's check out our in the zone players, fellas. I went with a 2 combo here because I think it needs to be a 2 combo in order for this to be successful. I'm going with Swift and Williams. I want to see Swift and Williams in that 2-back combo on the field at the same time today. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going with Swift and Williams for my in the zone player. And Statman?
TJ Hawkinson. Hawkamania.
And Jeremy B.
Jared Goff. I said Jared Goff because he says he has a chip on his shoulder, and he probably does. I mean, how would you feel if 3 days before you're traded away, you hear from the GM, your head coach, your offensive coordinator, and your quarterback coach, yeah, we're not trading Jared Goff. He's the man here in LA. He's our guy. 3 days later, you're on a plane headed for Detroit. I think you'd be slightly upset because you went from a team that's for the last 3 years been a playoff team going to a team that, well, hasn't seen a playoff since almost Christ was a child.
We got Amanda.
Good morning, baby.
Coming in. Hey, I wasn't done, Logan. You're jumping the gun. Saying
Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Amanda. I don't know how you wake up every day and look at that face every day and keep going. I don't know how you do it. And we got it is Chicken Nugget King hopping in today. Hey, there he is. I almost cried when he didn't show up yet. Oh man, it was sad. So sad. Yeah, I like your guys' picks as well. I know that TJ Hawkinson had mentioned that he wants to actually have the quote right here that I forgot about. The news. The Lions have posted that they were looking to give veteran wide receiver Jamario Allison more snaps on offense.
Yes.
And then Hawkinson believes he can do more moving forward to help with the Lions offense that ranks 27th in total yards and 25th in passing. He said, I'm always looking at myself in the mirror and always trying to beat the person in front of me and the people in front of me. It doesn't really matter what that case is, but I'm just trying to create separation on one-on-ones and do what I can to help this team. So that was what Hawkinson had to say.
Help this team win. He said win. He's full of the hopium too.
No, he is. That's where I get my supply from, CJ Hawkinson.
Our biggest issue with our team is offense. Notice all of our key players are in the zone players that we picked. We're offensive. Mm-hmm. We're not relying on the defense to win us games because we know they can play well enough to win games. But can our offense sustain drives? Keep clock ticking. Stay ahead of the chains.
Nuggets. It looks like Chicken Nugget is making fun of you for showing your face.
So save your tears, soul man. Yeah.
Save them.
Save them. I ain't crying today. I'm not going to be crying today. When the Lions win, I'm not going to be crying.
I will cry inside. In my heart, I will cry.
The only way I'm crying. Okay, wait. The only way I'm crying is if the Lions win. And it's because that means that we're going to be in a 3-way tie for the first pick in the draft. And it'd be so sad.
But let's pop over to you, Statman, real quick. I'm not even gonna comment on what Jeremy just said. Oh, Jeremy D.
It is kind of funny. Come on,
The
now.
anti-hopester. The anti-hopester. Right here.
Jeremy
I'm not
D.
quite going full Valenti. I'm not saying to trade anybody off the team that's going to cost us more dead cap than it saves us money. I'm not doing any of that. I'm trying to keep my Kool-Aid down.
He said, Chicken Nugget King says, LL Soulman, the tears of joy will be real if they win. Oh, for sure. If they win, I'm going to run outside naked.
We need that filmed.
I'm going to be like, ah! Yep, the neighbors will be like,
Dan Davis said he'd go streaking too, and that's scary to think about.
Hey, Logan, where is that beautiful hat that you have? Where is it? What?
Where can you find it? You mean?
Yeah. Well, you're not even wearing it.
Well, I'm not wearing the hat today.
But if somebody wanted one of those or any other merchandise from We Are Lions Nation podcast, where might they get that from?
Oh, it's simple. You just do www.wearelionsnation.com.
Damn.
And you go there, you can find our smoking that hopium since 1934 sweatshirt, brand new design. And got to give a shout out to the guy that gave us the little tidbit of information to get that shirt going. Dan Leonard, appreciate that tip, buddy.
Yeah, and that was that started out as Got Hopium, which I made that product. And then Dan said, "Oh, you guys make one that says smoking." And I was like, and then Logan was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Okay, fine." And then I did it. So there it is. That's the story of that shirt. That is the story of that shirt.
Who started the hopium talk on this show?
The guy that doesn't have any.
I have hopium.
I'm pointing the wrong way.
I have great hopium for this team for the future.
For the future,
I just knew.
3 years.
I just knew this year was not the year. Next year they'll be better. The year after that, we should be contending.
Contending for playoffs or for Super Bowl?
No.
You want to give us
Next year is maybe make the playoffs. 3 years and further on is contending in the playoffs to go to the big dance.
Chicken Nugget King, I believe, says hopium is real, people.
It is.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now.
Every day.
You guys mark my words. The Lions will win a Super Bowl in 2 years.
Ooh.
I say 2024, but 2023 is good.
I say we need one more year of drafting, getting the team aspect together, building the core around Jared Goff and what we have. Following year in 23, that's our year.
I still think Jared Goff is just the bridge to the new quarterback we get in 2023.
A rookie quarterback's not going to take us there. I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying is because we have 4 years on the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can afford to get rid of him in 2023, but don't draft one in 2022 because let him play out because he hasn't had a complete team around him this year, nor had Stafford. Continue building the team, get it complete. See how he does with a better roster next year. If he looks as shapoopoo as this year, hell yeah, draft a quarterback with one of those 2 first-round picks. Because this year's quarterback class is crappier than Jared Goff, and I don't want any of them.
That hopium buzz is real, though. I'm feeling it right now. I'm high as a kite off hopium. Woo! We're gonna win a Super Bowl. We're gonna do it. We're gonna break this stupid curse.
What does this person say here?
He says, it's like Third Talk 312 says, a bit early to predict success. One more draft will tell all.
I'm just being that hopium hyper.
You gotta have that hopium running through. You gotta. How do you get through a day without it?
After having so many years of my Kool-Aid pitcher going sour, I'm a little bitter.
No, let's
That
jump on.
Kool-Aid's still running.
It
real
still
good to
runs
me.
in my veins. You see, I'm still wearing my Swifty.
You are. You just don't have that hopium as strong as Logan and I do. It's just
The hopium left me in 2018 in that game versus the New York Jets. Right then, I knew Matt Patricia was garbage, and he should have been fired after that game.
we got Tom and Amy popping in. I hope so. Statman would love to see Lions win.
Oh,
Absolutely.
we would all love to see the Lions win.
Yeah. Honestly, we can do it. Just got to put it all together.
Except for Debbie Downer here.
Yeah.
I'm just
No, I said they got to put it together. You can call me a Debbie Downer all you want. A realist is what he is. I can hope for a win, but I expect a loss.
We're
This
just
is going to be the one game
And
we
that's
win
the
this
fact,
year.
because Stone Cold said so. No.
I said at the beginning of the year, I was like, watch. The Rams are the only team that we're going to freaking beat all year long.
Now
Only
you
team.
sound like Dom.
Watch. It's going to happen. It's
we're
going to
gonna
happen.
win. We're going to win.
And the Stafford's
Dr.
going to go back to
Stafford.
his Los Angeles home, crying like a little sissy, like the actors that he works around.
Dr. Stafford will have his 300th touchdown before the end of the first quarter.
I'm not going to disagree that he'll have a touchdown, but
No, that's 2.
okay, 2 touchdowns. I think
There'll be 2
Stafford's
touchdowns.
He's going to get sacked all day and intercepted all day long. That's what's
I just hope he doesn't hit his hand on a
wait.
helmet.
I must have heard something wrong. You said he was going to get sacked all day. Why? We haven't sacked any quarterback all day.
Charles
Until-
Harris is coming.
until this week.
Julian Aquara. He got
If
a
the
taste
Lions
of what a
win
sack
today,
tastes
the
like.
fix is
This
in.
is in.
You're right. I feel that way too. That means that a bunch of people put the money on the Rams to win in Vegas, and Vegas called up and said, "Oh no, the Lions got to win today."
Watch.
A bunch of people put their money on the Rams except for one.
You.
Except for one.
Oh, you put the Lions to win?
I'm one of them, yeah. I'm one of them.
Ooh.
We'll see what happens. You're
You're going to become a rich man today.
Somebody hit that hopium hard. Wow.
I did. I went both ways just in case. But
He was packing that in the pipe while he was sleeping.
hell yeah, I was.
No, you know what happened? He had that iced coffee and he went to his hopium supply and he took all of it and dumped it in a big pot and just sat there with a towel over it while he boiled it on the stove.
No, man, you don't even know. Like I got
power hitting. He was power hitting.
I got a hopium IV in the bedroom. I just put that shit in when I'm sleeping and wake up. I'm like, woo, let's go Lions, woo! And I run around the house and it's crazy in the morning here. It really is. On game days, it's real crazy. We got Charles McLean coming in saying, morning all and go Lions. Upset day. Lions 27, Rams 26. All right, Charles.
Man, I hope so, Charles. I hope so.
Charles, we all hope for it. Let me defend myself here. I always hope for the Lions to win. I just don't expect it anymore.
So you're admitting you do have hopium in your system.
I said that. I just stymied it because of the bitterness of the damn Kool-Aid that I've had in my fridge for the past 46 years. It's gone stale and sour.
It's just not a full-on addiction anymore. That's what you're saying. It's more of an occasional take a dab here, a dab there.
I took my hopium the first 3 weeks. When they failed, I was out.
Let's just say, guys, if the Lions win today, what does that actually mean? If they beat a team the caliber of the Rams today,
it means absolutely nothing. You want to know what that means? That means they got it right for one game. That's exactly what it means. Until they get it right for multiple games. And I mean going forward. That's when you start to get on that train. Hey, these guys aren't so freaking bad.
Show consistency.
I will be consistency. That is what I said about Jared Goff. You look at the last half of the 49ers game and the first half of the Green Bay game, you put those together, that was the only 4 consistent quarters of football that we've had back to back this season.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's not sugarcoating anything. That's not trying to be a Debbie Downer. That's being as real as I can. Until they can do that, with it being the first, second, third, and fourth quarter in one game, then I might actually predict the Lions to win again. I don't see it. I don't see that consistency yet. And I want to do it, but I can't because we're keeping a record and I want to beat you guys.
current spread is 16.5. Do they cover?
I think they can cover. Will they? Oh. That means the offense is staying on the field more. This is how they can cover. Put up those keys to the game. Let's go. Let's go over it right now. Because we all pretty much do it. Let's talk about it.
Before we do that. No. We got to do something else, Smoking JB.
I know what we got to do.
Do it now.
Let's give a special thanks to our sponsor, A1 Tire and Auto Repair out of Saginaw and Bay City and the Tri-Cities here. 2 locations to serve you. We have new and used tires, custom wheels. The Saginaw location also does window tinting. Mention this ad, get $10 off, and go Lions.
All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, Smoking JB. Oh, and I have another question for you, Smoking JB.
Sure.
You know where I'm going with this. I know you can tell where I'm going. What do people do?
Oh, that one. Let's say you're not the most technologically sound, but you found us on YouTube and you're watching it. All you gotta do is just see this little thing right below the video, right where it says the thumbs up, thumbs down, share, download, or save. There's a little thing that says subscribe with a little bell to it. You hit subscribe, it notifies you every time We Are Lions Nation and podcast is on. Mm-hmm. You like the video if you like the content. I don't care. Put a thumbs down if you don't. React to it. Do it. It helps. And then if you do like what you see and you want to share it with your friends, copy that link, send it to their wall, send it to a fan page, put it on your Twitter. I don't care.
Yeah, spread the word.
Just do it. Spread the word. Get us out there.
Charles,
I was literally.
It means the Lions beat the 3rd and 4th best team in the NFC, and Goff gets carried off the field.
As you're talking, Jeremy, I was literally going to YouTube to subscribe because it made me want to subscribe that much, and then I realized I'm already subscribed.
Well, yeah, that's why we're not eligible.
Hey, Statman, I think we also still have a really nice prize to give away if some people would let us know that they're subscribers. Is that correct?
Well, we know Crazy Ken subscribe because he always comments on YouTube. Charles McLean is now commenting on YouTube. Chicken Nugget King, we know he is because he subscribed the same night we subscribed to him.
Yeah, here's the deal, fellas and ladies.
Dom is because he said we're his favorite podcast.
If you're
That's saying a lot.
If you're a subscriber currently and you were one of the first 100 subscribers, you just have to show us that you are a subscriber by just sending in a picture that you're a subscriber, or Logan.
And everybody that we already know that's a subscriber, we've already written your name down. If you've been commenting on our videos, on our shows and everything, you're already locked down, okay? We already know that you're a subscriber. Quinn Cook, for example, he asked me if he wanted to make sure. I was like, no, man, you're set. I know you've been a subscriber for a long time.
Quinn and Brendan, they're set.
Yep.
So the only way they cover is if they win at time of possession.
Exactly. Yeah. That's where we were
Stafford
going. Let's do those key stats.
Jason Overline says,
yeah.
Subscribe.
Yep.
All right, Jason. How you doing, buddy? He's over there. He travels all over the state doing work. He might be going down his downtime soon, but he's on my Motor City kneecap biters page.
That thing that Jeremy B's been talking about for the last 2 minutes. The keys to victory. For me,
Man,
I have
that is hard to see.
Yeah, I'll read it. I have the offense score early and slow down Aaron Donald, and for the defense to create turnovers. Statman says for the defense, number 1 is pressure Stafford, make him uncomfortable. Number 2, find a way to slow down Kupp. And 3, Henderson is a good running back. Don't forget about him. That's an awesome point. And then offense, number 1, run the ball. Number 2, protect Goff. And number 3, wide receivers need to get separation. And Smoking JB says, run the damn ball, control the clock, pressure. So those are our keys to victory. Statman. Well, I'll go first. For me, I think one of the biggest things that the Lions need to do today, besides the 2-back combo with Swift and Williams, is somehow take Aaron Donald out of the game. Whether it's by play calling or just by blocking him, they got to do something to neutralize him a little bit. If not, we're in for a hell of a game all day.
We need to bring in our extra tackle off the practice squad and just have him take out his frickin' kneecaps. Actually, bite a kneecap. Let's do it.
Jason says, how goes it, JB? Probably off to Texas for the winter.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, buddy.
Yeah, he's on the number 1 Detroit Lions podcast. We are Lions Nation podcast.
See that? I even wore the camo underneath here because we're going to war today.
We are going to war. I'm going to put the paint on, all that. Yeah, it's going to be great.
We got 2 field generals that have something to prove to their previous teams.
Statman, your keys to victory.
The most important one, I think, is going to be receivers getting open, get separation. We have to try to make what we have work.
Yep.
These guys, I know they can do it because they're playing in the NFL. You're only in the NFL for one reason. You're good enough to play in there. So just do your job. Everybody just needs to do their freaking job, and we can win this game. I truly believe deep down in my heart that we can win this game. We have the talent to win. We just need to put it together. The receivers getting open, Goff can't sit back there forever, especially against Aaron Donald. So you're going to have to get breaks right off the line of scrimmage. You're going to have to get that separation right away because, sorry, Andy, to tell you this, there is absolutely no way of stopping Aaron Donald.
Well,
he is a freak of nature. You can put 4 guys on him, and he'll still find a way to get into the quarterback within 3 seconds.
I know that. I guess what I'm saying is you have to find a way to play the game where you take him. He's going to be a factor, but you have to find a way to play where he's not. Where even though he is a factor, it's not going to hurt us so much. If you understand what I'm saying there.
Yeah, he bench presses 500 pounds.
I know there's no way to contain him hardly at all as far as getting in through the line.
I said how? Get the ejection. Take out his frickin' knees.
No, we don't want to hurt anybody, JB.
Yes.
We don't condone
need to
the
get
violence.
back. Hey. Let's get back to when Detroit was a winner, guess what? They hurt people every game.
Bite his kneecaps. I mean, we just bite his kneecaps off.
No, take that out.
But let me ask you guys.
How about that? I censored myself. How was that?
Let me ask you guys this. How does a team, what do teams normally do when it comes to Aaron Donald? How do they game plan for him?
They
run the
put
ball.
3 guys on him.
No, they run the ball. He just like every other great pass rusher in the NFL, tends to over pursue run plays because they do get through the line fast. So you run the ball. Once you establish the run, whatever side he's on, you do the RPOs to the opposite side. That is how you neutralize a great pass rusher.
I guess that's where my point came across, is there are ways to avoid Aaron Donald if you just play smart. And, I mean, obviously he's going to get in there. I have a feeling he's going to get his hands on Goff today. No doubt about it.
And didn't we activate 2 players? We activated Brock Wright because Darren Fells really has not helped in the blocking game, and he's a traditional blocking tight end out of Utah. And then we also did Jalen Elin, is that his name? I think it was a safety that we activated off the practice squad.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna say your name correctly, so I apologize to the guy that's
TikTok 312.
It's not TikTok. It's
Oh,
like Thorough Talk or something. 312. Do the Lions run for 100 plus?
I think
the only way they do is if they stick to the run and they're consistent with it.
Exactly.
We've been close to 100 4 of the games out of the 6.
Charles says, I have all the hopium in the world. Did over the weekend. We lost in 4 OTs on Friday, but am in the playoffs as a winless team, beat the third place team, so we are seed number 4. So Sewell stuffs Donald.
Let's hope so.
Stuffs Donald. How bad would that be? How badass would that be if Sewell is
that'd be fantastic.
Oh my God.
Charles, congratulations on making the playoffs. And man, that's a bummer to lose in 4 overtimes. At least you're not Penn State, who lost to Indiana in 9 overtimes, which is kind of funny. But
Illinois. It was Illinois.
Or Illinois. Either way, Indiana, Illinois, they both suck.
Yeah, Indiana got spanked by Ohio State yesterday. So
yeah.
Yeah, it says Jalen's a non-factor because we have we cannot get open anyway.
He's a safety. He plays defense. He covers their wide receivers and their tight ends and their running backs. That's the difference. We have to do something because Will Harris and Dean Marlowe have shown their trash.
Geronimo Allison, I believe, can be our number 1.
Smoking Jerry Bean's face.
He did. Look how well he played in Green Bay. Was that just because Aaron Rodgers was a good quarterback?
Wait, he played well in Green Bay? He was the 4th wide receiver on the roster that got bumped to the 6th, and they cut him.
When he did play, he played very great. Unless it was just against the Lions. Every time that I watched him, it was always against the Lions.
It was just against the Lions he did well because we traditionally don't do anything against Green Bay.
He's got the size to be a number 1.
He doesn't have this. That's his problem. It's up here. The space between the ears, the stuff you can't fix.
Look, the bottom line is I think that you have to think and focus on running the ball. You have to.
Yeah.
You run the ball.
But you have to have receivers.
Yeah, but I'm talking this game.
We have no one that.
We need to run the ball, stick to it, and that will open up the pass, and that will help slow down Aaron Donald if we run that ball. And I think if they go away from that, we're in for a hell of a day. Again.
I agree. I just haven't seen it, so I don't expect it.
And run both running backs on the field at the same time.
Maybe all
I don't know why. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why we haven't ran the pro set, which you can do out of the spread. I don't know why we haven't ran that full house pistol formation where we have all 3 in. Oh, Ted Rucco. Yeah. How you doing, buddy?
You know Ted, JB?
I know Ted. We've had many discussions about the Lions.
Thank you, Ted, for clarifying that. Now we can call you. I feel better now.
And now we can put his name in that fan thing.
Yep. Then we have Charles saying, think he was talking Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, he was. Jalen Ramsey is who he was talking about.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey cuts down the field. You throw the ball the opposite way. I mean, that's just what you got to do with him. Unless it's Hawk doing a contested catch against him and he's in front of him, not behind him. Fantastic.
So we win this game, boys, by running the ball and
controlling the clock, neutralizing Donald,
and pressuring Stafford.
By running
pressuring Stafford and getting separation. Here's my key stat of the last 3 games since Cephas went down. We have only had 3 wide receivers with separation past 10 yards. 3. 2 of them were receptions. So to say Goff doesn't take a shot, is not true.
He doesn't.
We need more of that. If they're not open downfield, you don't take the shot downfield. That's football 101.
We're not getting into this again, JB, because there's been plenty of times where there's been wide open for receivers.
You're talking You're talking under 10 yards. Under 10 yards. I'm talking past 10 yards.
I guess I don't know. I think until
I'm talking
until
the NFL analyst showed it in Next Gen Stats. Since Cephas went down, we've only been open with separation past 12 yards 3 times. Yeah, Jalen is a beast.
They need to throw people around on the field a lot more. Have Hawkinson line up in the backfield like a fullback. Have him catch out of the backfield. It works. That's how they use Kels over in Kansas City. Zach Ertz has done it. I mean, you're talking about some of the top tight ends. Even Antonio Gates has been lined up in the backfield before when he's been shut down. You need to find ways to get your best players opportunities to get the damn ball.
Well, you're talking about everybody that was coached with an offensive coordinator other than Lynn. But go ahead, Andy.
No, I was just doing with Logan. He was making noise. He's furious in there. Charles says, I think Kennedy is going to be the secret weapon today. And I wanted to go to Statman because you have been on all about Kennedy pretty much since what day whenever from the beginning.
My thing is with Kennedy, every time I've watched him on the field, no matter whether it's preseason or his regular season snaps, which is very few that he's gotten, he always makes the best out of his opportunities. He makes the best out of his opportunities. When he's on the field, he makes the best of it. He's always trying to get separation, playing his hardest. People can call me saying this is what J.J. Watt was referred to, but he's a high motor guy. He literally is. The guy doesn't stop trying. What I don't like is these other players that are getting opportunities ahead of him or half button it all the way across the field, not trying, not turning around for the ball. It drives me nuts. It's not just Goff's fault. These receivers aren't playing to their potential. So Put the next man up, Kennedy. Next man up. Get the next guy up. Put the other guys on the practice squad if they're not going to play, like Trinity Benson.
You know what? We already got guys that don't get separation. I say go ahead and call up Sage Surratt. The guy's big and makes contested catches and runs after contact.
Might as well.
What's it going to hurt? The little guys ain't doing it.
Try something new. Try it.
Exactly.
Khalif Raymond leads probably the NFL in drop passes. Why is he still getting an opportunity?
Absolutely.
Doesn't make sense.
Why?
I mean, look at it this way. Catterall Hodge, which is basically Goff is terrible. Well, when you have a terrible offense, what do you expect?
Hey,
I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there.
Terrible play calling, terrible receivers.
Yeah. Okay, hey, Dan. He still has better stats than Danny Dimes.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, that's right.
We got Charles.
Danny Dimes by the end of this season has a chance to pass Goff in turnovers.
We got Charles.
And he's only played 3 years. Goff has been playing now 5.
We got a response from Dan too. It just came in, but we got a couple more comments first. Charles says, "My bold prediction is Stafford's emotion caused him to throw 4 INTs. One is a pick 6 to Jacobs." I like that.
I wouldn't mind it. I like that. I don't see it happening, but I like it.
Then we have Dan says, "Trade for Higgins or Beckham from Cleveland." This was before.
We can't afford them. That's what everybody doesn't understand. Where are they going to get the money for those receivers? We only have $4.3 million in cap room.
Ted says Tom Kennedy becomes a star today. So Ted agreeing with Logan. And then my good
Yes.
buddy Mike Bowerman decides he has to come in here and do his normal comment of "Go Pack, go."
Blow, pack, blow.
Blow, black, blow. Blow, pack, blow. That's what I hear every time I hear that.
Dan's response to Jeremy's comment, but one less win, Jeremy. That's what
I don't care. I don't care. We haven't seen a consistent offense play called the entire season. Let it start today.
Crazy Ken hopping in the house saying, sorry about being late, was taking a whirlpool.
Oh, man.
Oh, now the jealousy's setting in.
Then we got Dan come back. Restructure contracts. Cap room is easy.
No, there's no room to restructure anybody because that means you got to keep them longer. The only two that you'd want to restructure, we don't want anymore. Trey Flowers and Baitai. Those are the only ones that could clear cap room. And you want them past this season? I don't. I want to get them the hell out of here and start over next year.
Neither one of you guys would like to see Trey Flowers stay at all?
Nope.
He's one of those half butters, man. He goes out there. I don't want to swear, that's why I say half butt, but he goes out there and he plays good in spurts, and then other times you just see him jogging around on the field, or just like playing patty cake.
Wait. He's only played 3 games this season. He missed 3 games. He's injured too much for the amount of money he makes.
During the game, he does not show full effort on every single play. That's what my thing is.
And
Aaron Donald, look at Aaron Donald. We're paying Trey Flowers almost as much as Aaron Donald. And it's like, dude, you don't even compare, man. I remember when we gave Flowers that contract, it was one of the biggest contracts for a defensive lineman. He doesn't. He hasn't proved anything to anybody.
You can have him, Dan.
Butter. Half butter.
The Giants can have him after this season. We'll give him to you.
I'm gonna make a shirt. Says half butter.
Has he not played pretty well lately though?
He had 2 good games, 1 bad game.
Since he's come back, so 2 out of 3 is not bad.
No, not since he came back. He played the first game, was one of our top-rated defenders. Missed 3 weeks due to an injury.
Okay.
Came back and was the top defender again, and then was complete half-assed last week.
Half button, dude.
He's
what the heck's your problem?
So I don't know. I don't think he's horrible. I guess I'm gonna say that.
For the amount of money we paid, he's garbage.
Surratt's a gamer.
Yes, he is. Surratt should be in this lineup. I don't know why he hasn't been called up yet.
Daniel Davis says Trey Flowers rarely ever does jack for us. He'll show up here and there, but for the most part is non-existent. Goodbye, Flowers and Big V. So agreeing with you boys.
Big Dan Davis, I can't agree more.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. And then we have Dan says trade Hun for Galladay, and we got a deal.
Keep Galladay.
Oh, I'll tell you what. We'll trade him for your water boy, one of your announcers, maybe the guy that inflates the footballs, as long as he didn't used to work for the Patriots.
Why don't you give us Saquon Barkley? We'll take him, though.
No, we won't.
He's injury prone as hell.
He's out again? No.
He's hurt all the time.
Why do you want somebody that makes more and plays less?
He works out.
I knew I'd get that reaction out of you guys.
Oh my God. And that is why Statman will never be a GM.
Just get out on the microphone and be like, yeah, we've just made an official trade for Saquon Barkley. Psych.
Dan Davis says, are y'all ready for the massacre today? They're going to drop 70 on us today.
Nope.
No way.
I agree.
Stafford sucks.
That's my prediction.
No way.
Stafford sucks. That's Dr. Stafford, who's been surgically dissecting good defenses all year.
He's never played against the Lions, so we don't know how he's going to play against the Lions. Okay?
Hey, wait.
My,
Have the
my
Lions?
guess is he's
Wait,
going to
wait,
suck against the Lions.
Okay, my question for both of you: has the Lions played a full game all year?
No, pretty close, but no. In only one game, they've showed a pretty close referral.
Which game was that? Which game was that? Was that the Ravens game? I think that's the only one that was close to a full game.
Mhm.
Right? How'd that end?
We lost by a field goal at the end.
Oh no, we lost by 2 points
We shouldn't have lost that. Remember that.
on a record-setting field goal. Take the refs
After
out
a
of it.
non-called delay game.
Hey, wait, bad calls happen every game. I can point out 2 to 5.
No, it wasn't a bad
every
call.
game.
It was a non-call.
Yeah, get this straight.
That's still a bad call. If it's not called, it's a bad call. I can point out 2 to 5
But they don't call
every
anything.
game for
Either
every
call.
team.
If that would have been called, there would have been no field goal. We all know how that would have went down.
It would have been a clock run out like the Tate rule.
Oh, I know. I wrote an article
Golden Tate
about it.
bullshit.
Dan
Remember?
Leonard says, I heard he is on the trade block. Actually, if we can get a 2 or a 3 from him, I'd trade in a second.
Oh, Saquon?
He'll at least dropping 50 points. And then he says he played against the Lions defense for 10 years in practice.
Yep. 12 years to be exact, but who's counting?
Not the same defense. Talking about Aaron Glenn's defense this time.
Let's
And
see
Don
Oh, wait.
Capers.
Dan Davis says Aaron Donald has told the media that he's texted Goff telling him he's going after him, coming for him today. So there is a good chance that Goff doesn't make it through this game healthy.
Aaron Donald needs to settle down, okay? We need our quarterback to finish the season.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. This will
Don't hurt my
give
guy.
all those fans who wanted to see the horrible David Blau come in as a starter a chance if Goff gets hurt.
What if he goes down and Blau ends up pulling it off?
The
Do
old
we say
Blau
Blau is
blows.
better than Goff?
I've never said that.
Aaron Donald-
I'm the one that's told you that Blau is the second coming of Joey Harrington.
No, but I'm saying if Blau comes into this game, say Goff hypothetically gets hurt, Blau comes in, ends up winning the game for us, right? We win. Does that make him a starter next week?
If Goff is injured, of course it does.
But what if Goff can play? But does it still make him? If he's just out for the rest of the game, just being precautionary, and he comes
Okay.
back.
Let's compare apples to apples here. You're talking about 2 quarterbacks.
I'm just asking you guys a question.
One has played 16 total games in 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
One has played 16, 32, 48, 50. So 60 games. One has a 67-point completion percentage. One has 54.
Mm-hmm.
One has over 100 touchdowns. One has 4. One has 50 interceptions, which it is horrible. But the other guy has more interceptions than he has touchdowns.
Why does that matter?
Why does that matter?
Yeah, listen.
It's called a track record. It's called history.
Listen.
The guy has a 1 to 2 interception ratio. 1 to 2.
I'm gonna throw this out there. What was it? How good was Tom Brady? Tom Brady got benched at Michigan for Drew Henson, if I remember, right? But his track record in college, his track record, no, his track record in college showed that he wasn't better. But then he ends up going to the NFL and winning.
Actually, wait a minute.
Every
Whoa.
Michigan fan I
He
knew.
may have been benched. Drew Henson was brought in because he was a number 1 recruit. What happened is every time Drew Henson got in trouble, who did they call on to bail the team out? It was Tom Brady.
But who did all the Michigan fans yell to get benched?
Not
Tom
me.
Brady sucks.
No,
Tom
not
Brady's
me.
garbage.
I'm not the one that did
I
that.
knew said that.
Not this guy.
Drew
I knew
Henson's better. I'm just saying, you can't judge somebody off of previous games because Tom Brady didn't show a very good mindset of winning or that mentality he has now or that he's built over years. Blau, look at Drew Brees, for example. Goes over to San Diego, right? Can't win a playoff game, can't take him to the playoffs, can't do anything. He goes over to New Orleans. Oh, now all of a sudden he's a Super Bowl contender every year. Does that mean because he played bad in San Diego, he wasn't going to play good in New Orleans? That's kind of
Blau has already played bad here. He already played bad here with better receivers.
But if he comes in and he plays better, do we give him another chance, or do we just pass him off and say,
I can want in one hand and crap in the other. It doesn't mean that the want hand's going to fill up first. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying nobody thought Tom Brady was going to be anything in the NFL. Nobody. Not one person.
David Blau has already proved he isn't anything in the NFL.
No.
That's my point.
He hasn't had – I don't think he's really had a steady chance to prove anything.
He came in when Stafford was hurt because Stafford got hurt.
He came in when Stafford was hurt, and Driscoll got hurt 3 games later. He played the last 5 games for the Lions with Jones and Golladay on the field and could not get them the ball. His best play was because Kerryon Johnson threw him a touchdown pass. Jeez, oh, Pete.
We got Jason saying, if Blau comes in and wins this game, I'll buy a Packer jersey and wear it live.
Do it.
If Blau comes in, we're losing by 100.
If Blau comes in, I'm buying Jeremy B a Blau jersey, and he's going to have to wear it on the next show.
Oh, you mean if they win, right?
If Blau comes in again in this game against the Rams, if he has to come in for any reason, he ends up winning the game, I'm buying you a Blau jersey, and you're going to wear that on the next show.
I'll wear it. I'd wear it, and I'd wear it proudly and say I was wrong.
All right.
But I'm not wrong.
Dan said,
if Blau comes into this game at all, they're going to drop a hundo on us.
I don't know. Maybe that simplified offense would work better for Blau because he's a more simple quarterback.
No, Blau wouldn't be the starter. It would be stupid. He isn't as good as terrible ass golf. That's Dan Leonard. And then Speak Easy Sports says, what up, though?
What up, though?
Easy. What up, baby?
Words of Kurt Steele. What up, though?
Dan Leonard back. Drew Henson was a better baseball player than a QB.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, facts. But guess what? He still couldn't make it in the Major League Baseball either, so he came back to the NFL and sucked even more.
Lloyd Carr thought Drew Henson was a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
Charles
he did.
Said, if Dan Campbell had
any trust
or faith in Blau, he would have already been on the field.
That's true.
Or he just hasn't been given a chance because of Goff's superly high, overpaid paycheck that he gets every week.
No, you know what?
They're forced to play him.
It's exactly what I said. The guy has a 1 touchdown to 2 interception ratio.
Charles says Goff is going to be starter for Lions for 34 games. If Goff gets injured, Lions will sign a QB and start that QB next game.
Yep. As much as I hate to say it, you know what'll happen if Goff gets hurt? Because then the salary cap opens up because you only pay your quarterback. Are you guys excited about that new kicker? I didn't even know we signed a kicker.
When was this?
What kicker do you speak of? Speak easy.
That's Fremont Jackson, also known as Easy at Woodward Sports.
He played soccer. Uri Nader. Oh,
I'll look him up here a little bit. We'll chat, my man.
Yeah, I haven't. I didn't see that today at all yet. I didn't catch that at all.
Uri Nader. Well, if he's a soccer player, guess who else was a soccer player that became an NFL kicker?
Tom
and only
Brady.
stayed. and only stayed for 17 seasons and set the NFL scoring record.
Jason Hanson.
There you go.
I just guessed.
That's exactly right, though.
Hey, I want to real quick thank everybody that's watching right now. We welcome you all in. And please, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. We need those likes. So like. And subscribe. And please share with all your Lions Nation Hopi
And then-
smoking friends out there.
I am the hopium addiction breaker. I'm trying. I just can't get these guys to stop.
There was no Barnes. Ted says there was no Barnes, Anzalone, Levi, Jacobs, Aleem, or Glenn during those years. Stafford was in the D, and this D has improved every week.
Yes, it has.
He is a
I'm not-
quarterback and play calling.
Speakeasy says, I was trolling, haha, urinator, LOL.
Man,
'cause
you
I didn't
got
say it
us.
together. Got him.
Mike says, read that name a little faster.
I got it now.
How did none of us
says,
catch that?
appreciate you fellas this morning. We appreciate you, buddy. Thank you.
You know what happens if
Yeah,
Goff
you
gets
little
hurt?
jester.
You know what happens if Goff gets hurt? And this is something I don't want to have happen. The knee-jerk reaction is we sign Cam Newton.
Oh,
No. Hell no.
I guarantee it. He got vaccinated now.
Hockey stick, no.
I guarantee you it would happen.
No.
Because then half of Goff's salary goes away because of being injured. That's how that works. He only gets half his check.
I
So
don't
at
want
that
Cam
point, that
Newton
frees
anywhere.
up that much cap space. They'll sign him through the end of the season. You want to bet me on it? I'm willing to lay money on it.
I will do something very, very upsetting to me if they sign Cam Newton. I hate that guy. I absolutely hate him. Hate
Dan
him.
Davis says, laugh my ass off. Is that a joke or the kicker's real name, Yuri Nader? No way.
Say it fast, Dan. Say it fast, Dan. Urinator. No, it's not real. It's a troll thing.
Laugh my ass off. Haha, good one. Easy. And then Dan says, Goff gets hurt. You got the cap from to trade for receiver.
We got the cap to trade for the receiver that I said we should. We'd have to sign a QB. We'd have to sign a legit starter. That means that we'd probably trade for Isabella and sign probably either Cam Newton or the next best available out there. That's what I think would happen.
Hey, guys, we got lots of people watching right now, but only one like. So if everybody that's watching, if you're watching on YouTube, can hit that like button, that would be absolutely amazing because that helps us out. So, and we do appreciate everyone that's in here watching right now. Give us your thoughts. Give us your score prediction. Give us your take on what you think is going to happen today with the Lions taking on the Rams. Facebook user says, do I lay the 17 points?
If you're going to bet that they cover, I'm not saying it's a bad bet, but I don't think the Lions cover today, and I'm trying to be as realistic about it as I can. We're hot garbage at too many positions.
What was the Ravens expected to beat us by? I think it was right around there, wasn't it? Like 16 and a half?
7 points.
Was it only 7?
It was a 7-point spread.
But that's
What about Green Bay?
That's
What were they expecting?
Well, that was a 13-point spread, and guess what? They beat us by a lot more than that.
Dan Davis says, what QBs are left out there besides Cam?
There ain't much. Cam would be the best one.
Cam is the only QB really that's out there.
I say we bring back Butt Fumble or we bring back Dan Orlovsky. That'd be a better option than Cam Newton.
Oh, safety boy. Safety boy.
Serious question, though, boys. Do you think we're truly seeing promise in these young guys like Barnes and Amara St. Brown, or are they only options at those positions, or are they the only options at those positions?
I see a lot of promise in Barnes. He looks the legit part of a middle linebacker. St. Brown, it's been up and down with him. He's starting to come around and get targeted more, and he's making the catches and having less issues. I think he needs a year or two to develop as a wide receiver. That's a skill position that you're either great or you're okay, and then you get better. Look at Anquan Bolden, his rookie year. He didn't look all that great, and he turned out pretty damn good.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Facebook user says we didn't cover the Ravens, and Easy says, Speakeasy Sports says, like, are they quality starters drafted late, or are we just that damn weak at linebacker and wide receiver?
It's a little of both. Everybody said that Barnes should have been a day 2 pick, not a day 3 pick, and we got him in day 3. And Amon-Ra St. Brown was supposed to be a second-round pick that fell to the 4th round, so we snagged him. I think a second round usually means a starter in the NFL. So I think they were starters that fell due to the fact that nobody else had as many needs at those positions as our team did. I still think it was a mistake passing on the LSU linebacker, Jabril Cox.
Both are true. I agree. And then Speaking said there's some optimism in Brad Holmes. Then for sure.
Yes.
Are you just skipping through a bunch of comments?
People can read them.
I can't read them that fast.
You're going way too fast, man. Slow it
It's
down.
like boom, 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 boom. I was like, whoa, hey.
Hey.
I got whiplash trying to read it to keep up.
I will go back. Okay. Facebook user says, so give Rams 16.5. Dan Leonard said Holding was leading rookie receiver in his first year, and then he corrected himself and said Bolden. Then he
was a leading rookie receiver, but he wasn't great. I'm saying he became better as he got.
Dan Davis, I want us to bring Sage Surratt back. We could use his size, and he's a good yak guy. I did watch quite a few Wake Forest games last year, and he was good. Surratt is also a former quarterback, I believe.
And if anybody doesn't know what yak means, it's yards after catch.
Yes. Easy says, Jabril Cox, is that another prank name?
No. Jabril Cox of LSU was the middle linebacker that everybody was touted about.
He said, haha, joke.
Just kidding.
Woo, man, what a show today, fellas. What a show.
It's been
today.
fun.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I want to real quick thank everybody that came in and joined us today for our
You guys rock.
show.
Like the show, please.
Like, please. It only helps us just that much more by subscribing and liking and sharing. So please do so if you haven't yet. And thanks to everybody that popped in the comments this morning. We appreciate that. Thanks to everybody that watched us live. Easy says, you guys have been grinding. I'm loving the growth. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been working really hard. We have been working really hard, and it's showing. And we just keep plugging away, and that's what we've been doing every single day.
And this is a shout out to Kurt Steele and Jim Bordeaux right now. As you notice, I did the whole show without a cigarette.
You did. Holy crap.
The non-smoking Jeremy B. What's up?
Yep, we got to change his name.
No.
The non-smoking.
No. I'll always be smoking Jeremy B because I'm always going to have a hot take.
I don't know. I think Smoking Jeremy B got a little moody today in this episode without the cigarette. So
I had one just before the show. I'm good.
Yeah,
but yeah, I am getting moody. Dad's laughing. Crazy kid. Look at him. He's laughing.
Speakeasy Sports says, hell yeah. You know, it's all about, it takes some time sometimes, but we are getting there.
And it's like what you tell us, Jeremy, one day at a time, getting off the hopium. The same thing with the cigarettes. We just one day at a time. We'll all do it.
I quit smoking 3 times in my life, and the one time I was called a quitter by somebody I respect, which I won't name because he's watching. And I said, well, looks like I can't quit then.
I think we all figured that out, Jeremy B. Just now. I think we figured out who you're talking about.
I know you did.
Even slowing down, man, it helps. That shit's
He's
expensive.
laughing.
Everybody knows how expensive cigarettes are. It's not cheap.
Oh,
Look,
It's a
man,
very expensive habit.
we have a lot of fun doing this show for everybody, and the growth that we're getting and the support from everybody else is absolutely tremendous, and we appreciate it. We will be back later tonight, probably after the game, for our reaction show, which people are more than welcome to come in if you would like to come in and give us your reactions for the game today. After the Lions beat the Rams, it's going to be a crazy reaction show tonight. So we are looking forward to that one.
okay, fine. I'll tell you what. The Lions win, I will cry with you on the air. The Lions lose, you guys cry and say Jeremy was right.
I can just make myself
Well-
cry, Jeremy B.
Well, how am I
you'll be
supposed
able to
do
cry.
that? I picked the Rams to win.
No, you've also said they can win today. You said the Lions can
I
win.
said they can.
You made a bet. You made a bet with me. I'm making a bet with you.
Tom and Amy say, awesome. Love the after show. How about one show at a time, says Crazy Ken.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dan Leonard, everyone knows you're right, Jeremy. Say that proudly, Logan. You picked the Rams.
I did pick the Rams, 28-24. But I don't think
I
it's gonna be a
picked them
blowout.
too. I picked
Who
them
did
too
it?
in a blowout.
Who didn't pick the Rams?
You?
That guy.
I won't do it. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go get Swifty with a cigarette here shortly. Let's go,
Really?
Stat Man.
Yeah, let's hop off here. Before we do, let's send it over to the Stat Man, of course, to lead us out like no one else can. Stat Man.
Who's ready for this Lions victory today? Huh? Let's get it going. One pride, baby. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! Let's go, baby. One
Let's
pride.
go. One pride, baby. Hey, for Smoking Jeremy B, the Stat Man, I am the Soul Man. This has been We Are Lions Nation podcast preview show. We will see you after the game for the reaction show. Everybody enjoy your Sunday of football. For now, we will see you later. Have an awesome
Be
day.
there or be square.
Peace out, fam.
One pride.
One
One
pride.
pride.